as your current gen.
Yeah.
But whenever you click that, it zooms in super close for you to actually see from, of course, the ball to the tongue. So that way you ain't got to get out and everything. Because typically you're going to be putting this up to the actual trailer by yourself, right?
I always do.
Okay.
I can do it with my old one, okay?
Yeah.
With practice, with
That's
seven.
the thing.
I can do it, but this makes it like my wife can do it.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, and of course the trailer brake controller is all located there.
Yeah.
I have not put it in tow haul mode. So the way that you do that is, of course, the different drive modes, rather than being on the side of the console shifter, it's actually, of course, on the dash now.
Okay.
So, and once you go through clicking OK here, then it gets out of all of that. So now you're in normal, and if you scoot, you'll have to go to the left in order to put it in tow haul mode. There you go. And now it's in tow haul. So it's going to change the screen. It put it in four-wheel drive automatic, and as you can see, it completely changed the LCD display. So now it's configured to, of course, haul.
Okay.
One thing I want to do, put it back in drive.
Now it's really only, you say put it back in drive.
Yeah, you're fine.
Let me go
You're
back
fine,
to
yeah.
it.
Any questions that you got, you can just stop me.
It's not all-wheel drive in tow haul, is it?
It is not. It is four-wheel drive automatic. What that does is, in the event that you're going down a boat ramp and everything,
to the front.
Exactly.
So I don't have to put it in four-wheel low or high on a boat ramp.
It's all automatic. You do not have to do it unless you just want to override the system and do it. Because once these rear wheels start spinning, it's already in four-wheel drive. But once they spin, it initiates it to, of course, get you maximum grip and everything. Before you know, you see it roar off into the boat ramp and everything, slide off. So,
or more pointedly, what happens? You're trying to pull this thing out, and you're going,
yeah,
spinning back
just
there,
spinning and everything. Yeah,
so you have to have four-wheel drive to get
that's
it out of
where
anything.
four-wheel drive automatic will come into play.
Okay, so tow haul does that for me.
Yes, and it configures everything in this particular year model. So once you put it into drive, right now, as you can see, it's all located there. Right now you're in neutral, so click it back one more, and I want to make sure this is popping up. Yes, you see how underneath it shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 10? Those are your gears.
Where the other one had a little one right here.
Yes, it's going to be off to the side and everything. So it's much easier to see. That LCD display is amazing. Now, if you'll notice, this automatic shutoff, as far as the emissions aspect that we've talked about, it is not showing off. But, once again, it's not going to do it while you have a trailer behind you. It will never do that.
Okay.
So, I always just click it off because I like to see that it's off. You know.
Now,
So,
does it use a mirror to give you that overview camera?
as far as...
Because, I mean, you're getting a bird's eye down view, and it's got to be using some kind of prism to...
Yeah, it's that's funny that you asked that, because it's actually located in the tailgate right at the handle. So it's already at an angle, and there's the camera just adjusts as, of course, everything moves and everything.
That's not a real picture, though.
Oh no, this is. I'm sorry, I thought you was talking about this. Yes, there are several different cameras around the vehicle, from the front to the side of both of the driver's side and passenger side mirrors.
And all that's doing is giving you angle to your...
Yeah, and see, if you notice, whenever I open the door, that moves, because it's an active camera, and it's located
I see it.
right underneath there. Yeah. So, sure enough, you can even see my hand. So, but that's a pretty cool aspect.
What that does is give you the ability to, if you're having trouble lining up to it, it's not really going to help you.
That's really good for parallel parking.
There, that's not going to help.
Yeah, that's really good for parallel parking. And one thing that I will say will help out as far as boat ramps, you know, they're going to have, some of them have walls, and that keeps you, as you're backing up, from running over anything on the sides.
I mean, if you're not good with your rearview mirrors, you'll start, you won't be lined up, and you'll start edging one way or the other.
Exactly.
So that might help with that.
The main thing that I've seen with the 360-degree camera is parallel parking. That is the main thing I've seen with it.
Yeah.
So,
or backing down a ramp. In my instance, because there's usually 1, 2, 3, or 4, and everybody's coming in and out all the time. So you really do need to stay straight all the way down.
Absolutely,
So,
absolutely. But like I said, this is as far as the differences between the 2020 to the 2021 that we just drove. This is a 90%, over 90% different truck.
Okay.
As far as completely different frame, completely different suspension. Yes, the numbers are similar. You're only gaining 1,400 pounds of towing capacity with this particular one. But with that being said, I'm really curious to see how it handles that tongue weight in comparison, just because of the rear suspension setup. So, and then of course, this particular one is a King Ranch, but in the event that you wanted to go back to a Lariat, the main thing with this particular one, and there's a reason why I chose it today, is because it has that max trailer towing capacity, or max trailer add-in.
Well, this is going to be as expensive as an F-250.
Yeah, this one, I believe it stickers in the 70s. So, and this is just, of course, the King Ranch, but you can get that max trailer tow on any trim line. You could even get it in between the 2.7 to the 5 liter, but the 3.5 is where you get the maximum towing capacity that you can get out of any F-150.
Torque.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, we'll have him go next.
Perfect.
Since he's in a 250.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I don't know what this fella right here is doing.
It doesn't matter. He's gonna have to back up.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh.
While you was putting that in, it may be
I gotta
good.
back up.
Yeah, we got plenty of room to back up here. So here we go.
Because he's, he's out there in the traffic.
Yeah. If we go straight back, then we got.
I believe
plenty
he's
of room.
bigger. He gets it.
Yeah, he's mine. I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's all right. It's all right. It just happened.
That's the good thing and the bad thing about this particular area. It's only one entrance, right?
Yeah. But
So
It
I
seems
don't
like
mind dealing with this.
yeah,
I don't like somebody that did what they did a minute ago, and he
yeah,
realized what he did after he came in.
yeah.
I mean, that was kind of obnoxious. If he wouldn't have, let's see if it'll, if he wouldn't have had backed up and let me on through, but this
guy will actually live.
This guy's
through
okay.
and
He's
everything.
not near as long as the other guy.
Yeah, he's only got a 16-foot trailer, so. And as you could already see just from that, there is a lot more readily available torque in this particular engine, which is the same engine. It's just tuned differently at this point.
We're gonna feel it going up that hill.
You want me to pull this rental line thing off the ground or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna come out of it more.
There you go.
It was kind of getting away, doesn't it?
Yeah. What's popping up on the dash now is, of course, just showing that blind spot monitoring assist. In order for it to work with a trailer, we have to actually measure your trailer and configure it in, which I'll do all of that for you at the time of purchase. I could already tell a pretty big difference in just that tongue control.
There's a right now. Let's see what it does here. It's at speed. Everything gets. There's more force the faster you go.
Absolutely,
More
absolutely.
up and down force, so we'll know even more. But it's stiffer right now.
Yeah.
With the better ride so far.
It feels wider though too. Like you even mentioned that just driving it without the trailer. Like this is a much wider truck in comparison.
Yeah, I can feel that. I mean, I'm just looking at the front.
It's almost as wide as a Ford Raptor for the 2020s.
We talked about Ford Raptor last week. I think I've seen 6 or 7 of those in a week since in fact 2 of them yesterday afternoon up in Indianapolis.
You've heard about the T-Rex and everything, hadn't you?
One of them was a T-Rex.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Ford's going to do versus the T-Rex now.
Now wait a minute. He had T something on it. That T-Rex is a 21. Isn't it?
Yeah, the T-Rex is a 21, and that's the Dodge Ram with the Hellcat
there, would
engine.
he?
Where?
Up in Indianapolis. It was really made up. I mean,
I know that the T-Rex is slowly being, of course, sold Oh yeah, they're giant. They're giant.
And these were burgundy color. They were coilovers because they had coils on the top, but I don't know if they were adjustable.
Yeah, they're nuts. I mean, the thing about it is it was just I feel like
lots of side wind. So back then, just a minute, we're gonna go back. While we're talking,
No, you're good.
Paying attention, but lots of side winds, not this truck. It's the whole 36 feet of side wind.
Exactly.
You're gonna get some blow wind.
Well, that's one thing I'm glad you actually brought up. This F-150 comparatively to the 21, the 2020, this one is much more aerodynamic. This is actually the most aerodynamic F-150 that they have ever created. It has active shutters and active dam control from the outside of the vehicle. The little vents on the side where it shows King Ranch, those are active. They let air through as it's coming towards the truck. It's the most aerodynamic F-150 they've ever created. So, in turn, this one is already going to, of course, handle wind drag better.
Well, probably 50% of the wind drag, and more than that, comes from the truck pulling over.
Exactly.
I guess. I mean, I would think so.
Yeah, the wind drag's really going to come from the side of your
You don't know what, though, it's doing when it tumbles off the back of that truck, what it's setting up back there. So
yeah. I will say, the way that they actually created the rear of the 21, did you notice with the tailgate how it has this kind of like a spoiler look right underneath it?
Yeah.
What that does is it actually holds air and it pushes the vehicle while it's going down the road. So you're getting the swirl, yes.
That's what my diffusers do on the backside of my Lotus.
Yeah, and in turn, I'm really curious. I mean, the air would really go out comparatively a lot easier with your boat right through that air dam. So,
by the way, no comparison.
yeah, this thing's hauling it quite a bit better.
I'm not putting as much gas
And
in.
look at the RPMs. It's holding it at 2,700, give or take, and you're in 7th gear right now.
I want to go on just a little longer then.
That's fine, yeah. We could take it all the way to Milan. I don't mind.
I wasn't very impressed with the other one opposed to mine.
Significant.
We may have something here.
Significant increase.
And at this little rise here, I was down to 62 with the same gas, pretty much.
The whole way, yeah.
There's a difference.
There is a huge difference.
And it's only 50 horsepower or 40 horsepower?
It's not really
then what's the
necessarily the
torque?
horsepower, it's the torque. The torque is significant. The torque is actually more comparable. In the 2020 series, the Raptor had the absolute most torque out of this engine.